What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Freshies Media. Thank you so much for being here. First off, I'd like to say huge Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed your holidays so far. Everyone's staying safe, just enjoying your time at home if you are at home, or for everybody working, thank you for keeping McDonald's open. So in today's episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. I had a series in mind to start that I thought would be really cool. It has to do with steelheading in particular, and that series is called What's in the Pack?
Show me the money.
So have you ever gone steelheading and everyone around you is getting them but you? Everyone's cracking them, going to work on them, but you just can't seem to buy a bite.
You suck!
And the first thing that goes through your mind, well, the first thing that goes through my mind at least, is what on earth are they using? What's in the pack is going to be based around what is in that steelheaders pack. And the first pack we're going to go through is my pack. I'm just basically going to take things out and show you guys exactly what I'm using, so you guys can see everything that I bring along on my steelhead trip that goes into my little fanny pack thingy. So if you guys like this, make sure you give the video a good thumbs up and subscribe as well. I'll be doing more of these if you guys do really like this, and I plan on doing, you know, all my buddies and my friends that steelhead as well. It'd be cool and interesting to see what they use, maybe some secrets or whatnot. So without further ado, we're gonna get my handy dandy steelhead pack here. This is gonna be the pack that we are going through. Let's crack this bad boy open and take a look at what we have inside. Alright, so obviously to start things off, I'm going to let you guys know what the pack itself is. This is a Allen pack. I don't know much more about it. When I worked at Sale, I remember I bought this thing. Wanted the front style pack, which was like the front fanny pack, and this did the job. I don't even know if Allen is still around or if they make stuff anymore, but this is it. It's been beaten up as well. If I forget anything, any of the names of any of the things I'm listing as I'm just flying by them, I apologize. I'll make sure to list them all down below in the description, as well as I'll put little pop-ups so you can see what the actual item is on the screen as well when I describe it. So let's keep going. So we are now at the desk. First things first, as you can see, this thing is clunky. I bring a lot of stuff. I'm trying to minimize what I have, but for the purpose of the video, I haven't changed anything, so you guys are going to take a look and see exactly what I'm using. Let's crack this open. Actually, you know what? We'll start with the front. So in the front here, the first thing that I'm going to pull out is all of my leader line is actually where I keep all this stuff. So this is 8-pound Seaguar Invizx. This is 6-pound FC Sniper. And I buy the big spools because I find that I go through leader quite a bit and it's a little bit easier to manage than these smaller ones. Mind you, I do have the smaller ones in here too. This is an 8-pound Maxima Ultragreen, which is mono. This is empty. And a 4-pound Drennan, which is also empty. I burnt through both of those, so just kind of garbage sitting in my pouch. And then at the bottom here, which I didn't know that we have a glove, which I guess I put on when it gets kind of cold, I guess. Okay, next we're gonna go to the main compartment of the pouch here. So this is gonna be just the main section of it, and this is where it gets really jam-packed full of junk, basically. So first things first that we're gonna pull out is my little float box. This is where I keep all my floats. I'm actually really low right now. I lost majority of my floats, to be completely honest, but this is where I'll keep all my main floats. These are my fixed ones. Usually I'll put all my slip floats up here, which is what I mainly use. I use like the smaller acorn style slip floats by Coolwater. Recently I've been using these sort of loafer style because that's all I could really get my hands on, because everything's seems to be sold out as of recently. Pretty legit though, they work really nice. This is a 6-grammer, and I have everything that goes up from, you know, these fixed, which are, this one's an 8, and there's some 5s in there and a couple 4s, and then I have a big, I wouldn't even say big, but this is a Coolwater. That's probably one of your better floats, is the Coolwater ones. This is an 11-grammer, and I usually have those ranging from, you know, 4 grams all the way up to 11, just for whatever purposes. All of these guys in here, these are all the bobber stops that I've got. I found that putting a ton of Splitshot on was a pain in the butt. So I use these guys here. They're little inline cylindrical weights. And what it does is it helps cock your float, then you can put a shot line on after without having to put a million split shots on at once. And they're round, so they cut through the water really nice. They don't spin on you. You just hold them in place by a bobber stop, which is really cool. And I started doing that, a while back, and it works great. I haven't looked back since. Next is my weight box. So I have one of these Raven ones. It's just these selector ones, and it has all the different sizes and stuff. I don't even know what the sizes are, to be honest. I just kind of gauge what I think is going to be nice. Size 4 and BBs. Those are the ones I mainly use. I've been using it for a long time. Obviously, all the numbers are scratched off because it's been in my pack for a long time, and I just refill it, actually. But always the round ones. Never go with the tailed, the ones that are removables, because that will make your bait spin in the water because it's not completely round. Next is my bead box, I guess. So the bead box, I have one of these P-line double-sided bead boxes that seem to work really well. So you can crack this guy open like this. And I have a bunch of different colors and sizes. Like I've said in previous videos, it's really nice to have a lot of variety because that way you have, you know, a ton of different things to choose from. It's not just roe bags. This one's interesting. So this is my hook box, and people usually keep their hooks in one of those folding Plano style trays. I actually keep mine inside of it's a fly box, actually. It's just a fly styrofoam box, and it's slotted so you can put flies in it. What I decided to do was put all my hooks in it, which is, you know, super convenient because you don't have to really worry about, you know, hooks getting tangled up with each other, and sometimes they fall out when you open it. This is a great investment to get, if I could recommend. This one's made by Orvis. Doesn't really matter. You can get Sail makes them. I think Bass Pro makes them too, but these are really handy. Oh, you know what these are? These are roe bags that have been in there for a very long time. Should I smell it?
I can smell it from here.
Should I smell it? I think I'm gonna smell it. I'm gonna check it out. Still good. Still very good. These are gross, but these are roe bags. This is a little pill container that I used to use for them. Works really well. It's got a little latch on it, and yeah, great thing to have to hold your roe bags. Next in the pouch is all my plastics, actually. So I have a little front pouch where I keep all of them in. There's Trigger X single eggs here, 2 different colors. There's pink worms. I usually have more of these. I'm low on stuff, to be completely honest. These guys are cool. These are little grubs. These ones are made by Kype fish, actually, and I just happen to throw it in this jar here. But he sells these little grubs. Support your local, you know, fishing tackle places. But they work really good. Good springtime bait. And what else we got in here? So I also have these guys in here. This is a little container. I think it was a vitamin C container at one point. So this little vitamin C container in here actually holds all of my pegs. So all my bead pegs I keep in there because it keeps them standing straight up and they don't bend. So that's pretty much almost all my pack. I think there's one more here. Yeah, there's one more thing on the outside here. This is just a little Plano tray styled box that I have like some of my other essentials in here. So they have all of these beads that I use, these little guys. I use these for all my slip float rigs. So I bought a pack of these at Peter's Tackle in St. Catharines for like $3, which is sick. And I have like some swivels in there, and then these are all my float silicone tubings. You know, a little quick fish, and then some floating spoons that I like to use. Just a bunch of little knickknacks and stuff that are in there that you know, that I find nice to have once in a while. Baits like that, those are things that I throw on when like I just not getting bites, or just throw random stuff on at that point, and then sometimes you get bites. And then for tools, I have these guys. If you guys saw this in my last video, my essentials video, I have my little Boomerang Tool. This has a little retractable thing. I keep it on the side of here, and I have my forceps as well. So those are my 2 essentials that are always connected, because if they weren't connected to my pack, there's a good chance I would lose them. So that is it for today's videos, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I carry in my pack. It's pretty basic, nothing special in all honesty. Leave a comment below and leave a like if you guys liked this and you want to see more of what's in other people's packs. You know, fishermen, they all do their little secret things that they like to say that theirs is better than the others. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember, stay freshies, and I will see you guys in the next video later.